Hello everybody. Welcome to the first stream of version 5.4. Why am I talking in an announcer voice? I have no idea. Thank you for waiting. I was just getting some, dinner set up so I wouldn't be starving in the middle of the stream. I want to take a look at this really quick. Wait. We have to do 20 anecdotes, but there's only 19 characters. Do we get more, characters later on or something? I'll save this for maybe a different stream. Because I do want to just focus on the main quest line. Let's see. How's everyone doing today? Let's just put this on, just so I can get rid of the thing. I'm doing good today. Today was kind of a slower day. I was just finishing up some smaller projects. Alright. Let's turn our party into something that's gonna be swirl friendly. Let's do something like official. I'll just do official. I want to bring Sucrose in. Sucrose can be a secondary swirler. Maybe Auron. Just bring Auron and Kokomi.
What's the occasion?
This'll work for now. Alright. I want to do the test run first, as per our usual... as per our usual scheduling with these streams, just to see how the character is. So we'll do kind of a setup rotation here. I think it would probably be something like Barbara, Lynette.
Surprise! Cue the spotlight! Over here!
Not too far now. Time to say hello.
Yachan, Taechan, let's go! Turn that frown upside down. Let them
Be free. Go. You're free now.
cast your worries to the wind. Sweet dreams.
Oh my god, that really is the most comfy playstyle you could ever get. Okay, well I'm not pulling for Mizuki because she's a standard character, but I will be anticipating her in later pulls. I actually kind of I don't know, I don't know why I like the simple flying around playstyle, but that's actually really funny. Okay, how would I go about this? I think we'll just...
Ooh, let's blow bubbles! I swear, it's for medical research. No, my sword! Witness the power of Gurwa. Rain, outline. Shadow Raven!
Tear! Going under! Frost is coming! Get in gear! Frost is coming!
You might feel a little prick. No, my sword! Let me weave you a verse.
Midnight Phantasm. Tear! Commencing cleanup! Get in gear! Tear!
What is Fremene's build? Why does it feel so... Huh. Should I be going for the cryo damage
Get
instead?
in gear! Frost is coming! Tear!
Oh, floaty floaty! Don't be nervous. Just relax. Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate. Oz revealed by...
Get in gear! Going under!
Wishing on the kill manageable pity. Oh yeah, I mean, hey, I mean, it's father, right? C1's not bad. And I mean, you have time. Yeah, Ridley comes out in 3 weeks, so you have some time before, he actually releases.
Fall in! Everyone on me!
Let's light it up! I'm going in! Time to clean up. Submit!
To the ferry, finally. To the ferry.
Advance! Rally!
Don't waste my time. Leave it all to me, as a dutiful maid would. Teamwork is dreamwork. Bye. Yeah.
I actually have no idea what kind of team rotation you do for this trial run. Yeah, honestly, I don't recommend building pity. Building pity is not a viable strategy if you're set on a character. Were you like going for like a 4-star and you just happened to get the 5-star, or were you just pulling to pull?
Think you can bully me? Can't handle your... Eat this! Boba, get the...
Freeze! This moment will be frozen in...
And away I go! Come on out! Yeah, scratch that. Diana special! Nice and spicy. You're toast!
Dodge this! Don't get frostbite.
Can't catch me! Huh? Yeah.
Right, trial runs completed. The start of this patch was surprisingly tame. Like, I was expecting to see like a whole bunch of like event stuff pop up, but there's only 3 things on the menu. And then I believe this Friday's when we're gonna get that Mikasa Flower Festival event. But I'm probably gonna wait for all the parts to be out, which means I probably won't stream it until maybe like next week Tuesday. Which also means I gotta probably like hide my Twitter from my phone because I want to avoid spoilers on that regard. Oh, Lanyan constellations. I see, I see. I know that pain. Anyway, let's start off and go into the Mizuki story quest. According to Inazuman folklore, as the day wanes and eyelids grow heavy, a chubby little creature may visit those blessed by fortune. Should this happen, you'd best set aside whatever it is you're doing and go to sleep immediately. For this cute critter is a Baku, a yokai who feeds on nightmares. The current inhabitants of Inazuma, however, need not be particularly well blessed to rid themselves of unpleasant dreams. All they need to do is book an appointment at the Aisa Bathhouse in Inazuma City. Rumor has it that each of the Bathhouse therapists is a Baku in the guise of a young woman, and that they have helped many a nightmare-plagued patient find release from their troubles. Nevertheless, the once flourishing Aisa Bathhouse appears to be facing a financial crisis. To understand why, you must first rest your weary head and seek an encounter in the realm of dreams. And apparently we don't need story quest keys anymore, so... what the hell do I do with this? Focused encounter mode. That's interesting. We have like a little thing now for the quest hub.
Remember when we chased that Tanuki down this way? Good times. Huh? What's that?
Oh, it's a Baku. Oh, look at you. A piglet?
Paimon doesn't think they look anything like that. Oh, maybe there's a new kind of yokai in town. Is it trying to get us to follow it?
Hi Long, welcome to the stream, and no, you are not late. We have just started the quest. I should bring Electro Traveler into my team. It'll be good to fill up that last slot. Where is he?
Just what will we come across this?
And I'll switch really quick. I forget what I have for his pieces. I think it's ER, Electro, and crit rate, I think? Yeah. And then, yeah. I'm gonna switch to Electro Element really quick. Alright, let's go follow the little guy.
What's that girl doing over there? She doesn't look well.
Oh, it's Mizuki.
Let's go check on her.
Is she sleeping? Did she just send us to the dream realm?
What just happened? All we did was lock eyes with her for a split second, then... Wait, where did all these people come from? And what are they here for?
Looks like they're waiting in line for some reason.
True. Oh, and there's that girl. She's still here. Maybe she knows what happened.
If I leave now, will I have enough time?
How many times do I have to explain?
There's no going back if I report him. But still.
Oh.
Anxiety over a lack of creative inspiration. Well, inspiration tends to give anxious minds a wide berth. So I hope our treatment will help you relax.
Thank you.
Remorse for the misdeeds of the past, and despair over the sorry state of the present. I can help you face your troubles with a more positive mindset, but you'll need to work through things in your own time too.
Many thanks.
Next, please.
Oh no! She's eating too much dreams. As Linny would say, everything in moderation.
What's wrong with her?
Are you alright?
I'm fine. Next, please. Delicious!
Whoa, that was unexpected.
Huh? What do we have here? Oh no! I'm so sorry.
Sorry for what? We have no idea what's going on here, let alone what you're sorry for. Would you mind bringing us up to speed?
Oh, it looks like you've entered my dream by mistake. Let me wake you up, then I'll explain everything.
Dream? When did that... Whoa!
Hi. Feeling more awake now? I never expected the Traveler to literally come to me in a dream.
Why the hell am I asking how do you know who I am? We've been to 6 regions, Ether. Everyone knows who we are at this point.
Oh, someone I know talks about you all the time. Plus, I'm pretty good at profiling people based on their reputation.
So, who are you?
Right, of course. It's our first time meeting each other, so I should introduce myself properly. My name is Yume Mizuki, or just Mizuki for short. I'm a Yumekui Baku, which is a kind of yokai here in Inazuma.
Yume Kuibaku?
Oh, hello there, little guy.
Hey, it's that little critter from before!
That's what we look like in our original form. I'm guessing that's the one that led you into my dream earlier? Baku feast on the bad dreams of human beings, but we need to be in a dream of our own to digest them. The place where you met me earlier was where I go to digest bad dreams. I must have swallowed one too many bad dreams, because they were causing me some digestive trouble. It's actually a good thing you showed up when you did. Call it a happy accident, I guess. Thanks to your help, I'm now able to digest all these dreams properly.
Yeah, we thought you looked a little uncomfortable. That's why we came over. We didn't know what it was. We just thought maybe you could use some help. And Paimon really hates bad dreams, so Paimon's even more happy to help knowing that you can eat them.
Thank you. But I still owe you an apology.
For what?
While you were inside my dream, I ate one of your dreams. But it wasn't a bad one. It was a nice one. I've eaten so many bad dreams today that I just scarfed it down without noticing.
So Yume Kuibaku can eat good dreams too, huh? Still, is that really such a big deal?
Are we gonna get like a nightmare now because of that?
Of course it is. Dreams are some of the most precious things a person can have. And I just went and gobbled it down.
Oh, okay, maybe so it's more like just like respect for the person.
It's the unwritten rule of my kind. Never eat someone else's good dreams without permission. I can't believe I was so careless.
Don't beat yourself up.
But don't you feel horribly depressed? Isn't your mind suddenly flooded with distressing memories?
Or maybe there is a physical side effect to that. But nope.
Huh. Remarkable. I've never heard of someone remaining so mentally stable after having a good dream of theirs devoured.
It's probably because the Traveler has too many good dreams to count.
Maybe. But I still owe you something for your trouble. Ah, here, take this.
It's a VIP pass for the Aisa Bathhouse.
Boys, it's starting. It's starting. The Bathhouse era's begun. Oh, cute.
Staffed by clinical psychologists and offering spa and fine dining services, we invite you to bring us your troubles and leave refreshed and renewed.
That's where I work. You'll find the address on there too. This invitation letter entitles you to enjoy our highest tier service, free of charge. Oh, and speaking of work, I'd better get back before I'm missed. I hope to see you as customers soon.
So she's a Yume Kuibaku that eats bad dreams and a clinical psychologist too?
Yeah, kind of cool.
Paimon's never considered therapy before. Then again, Paimon never really gets that stressed out. Oh, except when
Lies.
she's trying to decide what to eat.
I'm sorry, Paimon. Fucking separation anxiety, and you mean to say that you've never gotten that stressed out? She's kind of masking the pain right now.
Speaking of eating, that Bathhouse place does fine dining, and we have a VIP pass. That means we can eat as much as we want, right? This is the opportunity of a lifetime. We can't let it go to waste.
Are we not gonna have Paimon address the separation anxiety thing? Because, that is very worthy of... That's very worthy of a therapy session. And anyway, Ether needs to go for sure. He's seen some shit.
Aisa Bathhouse. Well, based on the letter, this should be the place. It looks familiar. We've walked past here several times before, right? Just never got inside.
Yeah, the door's always locked for us, Paimon.
Oh, are you
Oh
here
my
to
God,
visit
hi.
the Aisa Bathhouse?
Jesus, don't scare someone like that.
Whoa! Oh, where did you come from?
Oh, sorry. Forgive me, I didn't mean to intrude. We've been struggling to attract customers recently, so I got a little overexcited when I heard you discussing my bathhouse.
I think I know this voice actor. I think this is the same guy that plays Reki in Skate.
Your bathhouse? So you run the place, huh? And business isn't going so great, you say?
Oops. Please forget I said that. It just slipped out. Now, do you have an appointment?
We have a VIP pass. Can we use it now?
What? I've told them before, a promotional gimmick isn't gonna magically fix our business. Who issued this thing? Wait, is that Miss Yume Mizuki's signature? I'm so sorry. I had no idea you were invited here by Miss Yume Mizuki. Please, feel free to redeem your VIP pass now if you'd like. Just give your names at reception.
Sounds like she has a lot of clout. But aren't you supposed to be the boss?
I am, yes, but Miss Yume Mizuki's a major shareholder. The business never would have gotten off the ground without her investment.
What?
Oh, it's no cause for alarm, though. She's a very responsible person. In addition to being a shareholder, she's also personally involved in our day-to-day business. She only returned to Inazuma recently. Otherwise, I'm sure you'd have heard of her by now. She's a highly renowned clinical psychologist. Please, head on in. Aren't you gonna head inside? Believe me, Miss Yume Mizuki will not disappoint.
An indoor hot spring? Oh, Paimon's gotta give that a try.
Hello? I'll be right with you.
Oh, you okay?
Oh, sorry, I'm so clumsy sometimes. But don't worry about me. Putting customers in a bad mood is the last thing I want.
Oh, she's anxious.
I promise I'll provide an excellent service. Please, please don't leave.
Is she just anxious right now, or does she have, like, actually, like, bad experiences with, like, customers in the past?
How many times do I have to tell you? You breaking a few plates isn't the reason we've been losing business. Stop apologizing for yourself all the time. All it does is make you look like an easy target.
It's all good. We're not out to target anyone. You didn't hurt yourself, did you?
I remember the program they mentioned. The purple-haired one is supposed to be the older of the two, so it explains the personalities.
Nope, don't worry. As long as it didn't ruin your experience, that's all that matters. Now, well, looks like you'll be my first customers today, so, according to our standards of service, I need to,
Why is she so panicky? Actually, we're...
Xion, let me see to these two. They're my guests.
Ah, there she is! Baku Lady is back.
So Mizuki invited you here? As VIPs? Does this mean you're gonna save the bathhouse?
What?
She means you must be very wealthy. Not everyone can afford our VIP service after all.
No. We're here for free. Okay, I'll be right back. I finished my food just now, so I'm gonna put it away.
But a couple of
I'm back.
customers with cash to splash doesn't solve anything in the long run. You should focus on what to do about our new competitor.
Aw, Murasaki. Was that you showing some concern for our business? I'm touched.
Ugh, did not.
Since you're so eager to find solutions, you can work on our most pressing task, bringing our accounts up to date. With your smarts, I'm sure you'll fly through it.
Subtext being, you can't give it to Xion because she's a moron and she'd screw it up?
Wow, she's so rude.
Xion, I'll take things from here. What I'd like you to do is head to the kitchen and prepare some of your very best snacks for our VIPs.
Will do! That's my specialty!
Sorry to keep you waiting. I have to keep our staff calm to ensure you have the best experience. The panicky little girl is Hyakujitsu Haku Xion, and the lazy lady is Shiba Murasaki. They're both Baku, just like me.
Wait, so the older-looking one is actually younger, and the younger-looking one is older?
That's right. How we choose to appear is just a matter of personal preference. It's more reflective of our personality than our age.
Come on, Paimon, we've seen weirder stuff than this.
Anyway, enough about them. Back to you two. Per the terms of the VIP pass, You're entitled to free use of all our services, so the spa, the fine dining, and psychological consultancy. I would recommend starting with the psychological consultancy. Between me and you, one of the steps involves getting your bad dreams eaten. Since I ate one of the traveler's good dreams by accident, this seemed like the best way to make amends.
Ooh, we get to have our bad dreams eaten by a Yume Baku? That sounds fun!
But is this a wise decision given the current state of the business?
Oh, that's a good point. You've been having some difficulties recently, right? It wouldn't feel right to get all this free service while you're struggling. Is there anything we can do to help out?
I take it you overheard Mr. Aikawa complaining about our current situation.
Yeah.
And the two girls were talking about it.
I'm sorry to cause you concern. Mr. Aikawa is a smart businessman, but he tends to worry too much about short-term profits and lose sight of the big picture. Our financial situation is nowhere near as dire as you're imagining. And in any case, passing our business woes on to our customers is hardly the solution. Please enjoy the services we have to offer. Once you've experienced our hospitality for yourselves, I'm quite sure your confidence in our future prospects will be restored.
Can't argue with that. Let's get started.
Of course. The only thing is, psychological consultancy is a one-on-one service that takes quite a long time. But I can't just make one of you wait around while the other one is in therapy.
Well, Paimon, you got separation anxiety, so you can go first.
So, perhaps I can treat the traveler while Shion treats Paimon? Would that work?
Fine by Paimon. But, is she up for it?
She'll be fine. I noticed how gentle and encouraging you were towards her earlier. You're the perfect client for her.
Oh,
Secondly, Shion's therapeutic approach is a little different from mine. It often involves food, so she might be a better fit for you.
Oh, you had Paimon at food.
food therapy? Oh, that sounds perfect.
Damn, she just booked
All
it.
right then, please follow me.
Was all that just so you could be paired with me? Oh my god, are we getting Rizzy with Mizuki?
Don't get me wrong, Paimon is genuinely better suited to Shion. But in all honesty, yes, I had my own reasons for wanting to treat you myself. Your psychology is so unique. I just had to investigate further to satisfy my own curiosity.
Oh, we're getting albedoed. We're just the experiment.
Please, come with me.
Other people are gonna see that as like, oh, like she's simping for Traveler. Like, no, she's fucking albedoing us right now. We're getting evaled. Oh, pretty.
Before we begin, please take a seat on this chair.
Oh, wow. I mean, true, every character in some capacity sims for us, but...
There's a theory which suggests that we bury our most powerful emotions deep within our dreams. That's the territory I would like to explore. Before I start, I'm going to ask you a few questions. I want you to nod your head for yes and shake your head for no, all right?
I like it. I like how they're doing like a pseudo animation for these types of scenes. Oh, oh my gosh, I can actually like move my...
What's the problem? Are you expecting me to bribe you with candy like a little child?
Yes. Candy.
Very good. Now, I'm going to plant a few thoughts in your subconscious. But it's nothing to get nervous about. Just a way to improve your sleep quality, so the treatment will be more effective.
Yeah, dude, these like pseudo animations that are like in between.
This is an incense from Sumeru that soothes the mind. The fragrance is said to be the scent of dreams.
What was I saying?
Now, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and concentrate on the scent.
Okay, I'm gonna actually close my eyes
The
for
next
this one.
step requires some visual preparation, so don't open your eyes until I say so.
Oh, the screen is blocked. Never mind. I can keep my eyes open.
Oh, where did it go?
Okay, what was I saying? Okay,
I need to have a stern talk with Murasaki. How hard is it to just put things back where they came from? This
Wait.
needs another dab here.
oh, did we get caught? We got caught. No.
That's better.
Oh, no, we didn't get caught.
I said no peeping. I'm still not ready yet.
Oh, we got caught. Yeah, I like the pseudo animation. It's like in between like regular model movements.
Hey, don't run off now, darlings. Come here.
I like how you can choose to like peek or not.
For goodness sake, your butt's showing. All right. Shh. Let me do that for you.
Bro. Wait, that's actually such a cool, like... I like that. I like how they're doing animation in this.
I can see that you don't like being kept waiting. Go on, open your eyes.
But it's not like the,
Everything's ready.
It's not like the, like, cinematic animation, but it's still like a fluid
Take a good
form
look at this
of...
painting.
Oh, hello.
There are some very special little darlings hidden within it, and I'd like you to find them.
Yeah, it just makes it so that, like, it feels less, stiff in these animations. I see you, Mr. Squirrel.
Careful. When you look a psychologist directly in the eyes, they can see every little thing you're thinking. Do you see her? Isn't she just adorable?
Oh, the Baku?
Now you just need to find the others. Careful. When you look a psychologist directly in the eyes, they can see every little thing you're thinking.
Okay, so it's the same line, okay. There's another. There's a third.
She's a Baku as well. Whenever someone starts dozing off, she's there waiting for their dream to begin.
Well, I'm screenshotting that. That's
Your
such a
journey
cute
into Dreamland
image.
began as you were looking for them. Feeling sleepy? Now I want you to take my hand. Very good. Now close your eyes again for me. I want you to completely relax and focus your attention on the feeling of my palm touching yours. Notice how all other sensations in your body are slowly fading away. Now, imagine you're not holding my hand, but your favorite things in all of the world.
Lenny's too big to fit in my
You
hand.
run your hand through the sakura blossoms, gently falling through the air. Then through a squirrel's fur. Then you grab a fistful of sand on the beach. You are once again in the wilderness, running with the wind at your back. But slowly, your palm loses sensation. You lose your way and find yourself surrounded by darkness. You can't see anything. But you hear someone calling you.
Lenny, is that you?
And now, a light is shining from the same direction as their voice.
What is this place?
Traveler, come over here. Longing caused by separation. It tastes so bitter.
Oh.
Please don't stop moving. Despair caused by failure. Icy cold on the lips. Please, keep going.
Wait, what scenes are these?
Regret caused by missed opportunity. A sharp aftertaste. Please don't look back.
What specific scenes were we referencing here? Because I don't remember those.
Go to where the sakura petals fall. Go to where the squirrels play. Go to where you can hear the sound of the waves. That is where I am.
Oh, her eyes are glowing. I don't know why, the glowing eyes actually feel more like... It actually feels a little scarier than it does, like... entrancing.
Holding my hand tight, those lost sensations come back to you. The feeling of running your hand through falling sakura blossoms, or through a squirrel's fur, or of grabbing a fistful of sand on the beach. And as you return from the wilderness, you gradually recover your other senses as well. We've reached the end of today's session. Don't get up yet, though. You were just in a very deep sleep, so you're probably still feeling a little groggy. I've switched to a different incense that'll help get rid of your drowsiness.
How you getting along, Traveler?
Oh my gosh. Just finished.
How are you feeling after your session, Paimon?
Kinda fresher and more relaxed. It feels cozy somehow.
Good. That's exactly how you should feel after having a nightmare eaten. It sounds like the session was quite effective.
Oh, for sure. Paimon especially liked how she used the sense of taste to help guide the process.
Oh my gosh.
But Paimon was asleep for most of it, so she's not really sure how it all works. Do the Yumikui Baku just like sneak into your brain and gulp down your bad dreams in one go?
It's quite a bit more complicated than that. It deals with people's most visceral emotions, which have to be handled with the utmost care and attention.
That sounds super mysterious.
Sorry, that probably made no sense at all. Anyway, don't worry about the details. For your purposes, Paimon, just think of it as Shion gulped your dreams away. How are you feeling, Traveler?
Cozy.
Really? I still think there's more work to be done.
What do you mean?
You have quite a reputation for resilience and positivity, so I expected to find very few negative emotions in you at all. But when I was deep in your subconscious earlier, the sheer weight of the emotions hidden there was overwhelming.
Do I be upfront with her, or do I just, like, dismiss it as like, yeah, I'm sure it's... Nah, dude. Matt, how do I want to personify Ether in this scenario? What would he... How would he view things? I'm thinking dismiss it because I feel like he only opens up to a very few select people. And I know that she's like a professional psychologist, but I mean, in therapy, there is a level of trust that still needs to be built within the characters.
Well, even if you've buried those feelings deep enough to hide them from yourself, you can't hide them from a trained psychologist. But that's not what concerns me the most. Despite all your negative emotions, I couldn't find a single bad dream.
Huh?
So I just gave your mood a boost for now.
Do we, like... Huh. That actually kind of interests me.
Huh. Well, maybe he's just an eternal optimist at heart.
I'm pulling out my psych textbook, or my psych notes, boys. We're getting into this. Where's the dreaming shit? I flipped to the exact page where the dreaming stuff was. Let's go. There's supposed to be a thing involving, like... I see it. Okay.
Optimist or not, everyone has bad dreams. Maybe they're just hidden even deeper in your mind. You're a unique case, as I suspected.
But he said he feels cozy, just like Paimon. So whatever you did, the treatment worked.
True, but as a clinician, I would have hoped to reach a better understanding of my patient.
Sounds like you want to keep researching me.
Fine by me, as long as you can put up with a daily nap while holding my hand.
Oh my gosh, wait, Okay, wait, I have no idea what this quest is about, right? Obviously the quest just came out, so I have no spoilers. But honestly, I would actually be so happy if this quest was just like Traveler's therapy session. Like, I do not care if there's like no villain or whatever, or if there's like whatever like shit is like, I don't know what kind of like villain or whatever we're gonna get in the future, but like, honestly, if this is just a therapy session for the Traveler, I'm totally down for that. Like, he needs it. And I kind of want to know I actually want to know his psychology, because I need to know I want to know his character a little better.
Anyway, all jokes aside, it's time for you to try out the hot springs. Your mind has had the chance to de-stress.
Hot spring scene?
Now it's time to do the same for your body.
Hot spring scene?
Oh, that sounds good. Paimon's feeling relaxed already. You know, this place provides a really great service. It's such a shame that you can't find more customers.
Don't start worrying about our bottom line again, or my work so far will count for nothing. Look, as long as we keep providing a great customer experience, we're sure to attract more business eventually.
If you say so.
I think the Traveler's recovered from the therapy session now. Let's head to the hot springs.
Oh my gosh. Hot spring scene. Go, go, go! Yai!
Most impressive, I must say.
What are you doing here?
Miko, what brings you here?
There you are. I heard a rumor that you were about to be kidnapped. Naturally, I had to come and see it for myself.
She's joking, right? Paimon can never quite tell with her.
Miko, it's been a while.
You know each other?
Oh, she never mentioned? Interesting. We've known each other since before I became the Guji. I've told her all about you. But it sounds like she's forgotten all about me.
You'll have to forgive me. I just didn't want to scare the Traveler off. And hi, I'm Miko's friend seemed like a surefire way to do that.
Truth.
Oh, I've missed your way with words.
So, Lady Guji, to what do we owe the honor?
Why, I simply came to see the business that my dear friend has invested in. Oh, and also to urge you to sell your shares before their value plummets to nothing. You could always invest in the Yae Publishing House, you know. Business is always booming. You only need to ask.
Sounds serious. But what's wrong? Are the shares really gonna plummet to nothing?
Well, hasn't she told you? Of course. She's your therapist. She has the perfect excuse to never open up. The Aisa Bathhouse used to be very popular, although not because of the hot springs, despite the name. Their main selling point has always been the psychotherapy services offered by the Baku. But recently, a competitor cropped up. His name is Emura Ichigensai. He operates right here on Narukami Island, and his methods are said to be quite revolutionary. Since he provides a similar service to the bathhouse and boasts even better results, he was able to poach their entire clientele in just a matter of days. Oh, it's such a pity to see how empty this place is now.
Miko, my job is to relieve my clients of their burdens, not to share mine with them.
Oh, of course you'd say that. You're a professional. But no amount of professionalism is going to fix this situation, is it? I heard people have been lining up since the early morning for Emura Ichigensai's clinic today. He's seeing patients just west of Inazuma City. And, how many patients have you seen today?
Me.
Surely you know I'm not going to quit.
True. Very true.
So, that's it? You're just gonna leave?
Aren't you gonna help?
Oh, I'd love to help, little one. But I don't want to upset my old friend.
Miko's acting all mysterious again.
I understand why she doesn't want to help. The two of us are technically competitors, after all.
Huh?
Light novels are one way for people to pursue happiness in their free time. So are hot springs, and so is therapy. Miko and I disagreed quite significantly over the question of how to make people happy.
Paimon is so confused by your friendship.
Definitely a complicated relationship.
Paimon's curious, though. After today, it's hard to believe that anyone could offer a better therapy service than the Yume Kui Baku. Which begs the question, who is this Emura Ichigensai guy anyway?
Something of a mystery. I tried to look into his background when he first started poaching my customers, but I couldn't find anything. I suspect he's avoiding me on purpose, since I'm a competitor. In all this time, I haven't even figured out basic things like where he sees his patients.
He's probably a yokai too, right? He's gotta be.
We at least know where he is today, though, right? Miko happened to mention it in passing.
That's true. But I'm sure he'll find a way to avoid me again if I go looking for him.
Then why don't we go instead? We can pose as potential customers to get information out of him.
Okay, but Paimon. First, we have another very important thing to do.
As I keep reminding you, this is my problem, not yours.
Unless the Aisa Bathhouse ends up having to close, in which case it becomes our problem too.
Exactly. You provide an amazing service here, and we want all our friends to experience it as well.
Huh. Well, now it just seems rude if I reject your help. In return, all I can offer is an even better service on your next visit.
Sure thing! Just leave this to us!
No! Ugh. I'll get that bathhouse scene next time. Oh, woe is me. What a dark day. Is that them? Oh wow, that's a lot of customers.
Yeah.
Do I know you?
What?
This should be the place. That guy looks official. Let's go ask him. Hi there. We're looking for Emura Ichigensai. Are we in the right...
Pay first, take a ticket, then wait your turn.
Okay. 97. What number are you up to so far?
53. Be patient, I'll call your number when it's your turn.
What an ass.
Jeez, what a charmer. Looks like we're in for a long wait, huh?
Shall I knock him out so we can barge? Yes, let's fuck this guy up.
Sounds kinda therapeutic in its own way. But we don't really have a good excuse to resort to violence here. And we definitely don't want to scare off our target. Why don't we pass the time by talking to some of his other patients? It looks like there's a few of them standing over there.
Pay first.
Let's go. Atsuko? We meet again. It's great to see you here in Inazuma. You've returned home, I see. I heard from the Crux Fleet sailors that the almighty Shogun has abolished the Sakuku. Wait, is this just like... Is she part of the quest line? Or is she, like, actually... Or is she just the NPC that's always here? I heard from the Crux Fleet sailors that the almighty Shogun's abolished the Sakuku decree, so I thought to myself, maybe the samurai in the police station might give me a pass and let me return home. Smells like... This feels like regular NPC dialogue. Hi Blank, welcome to the stream.
Sakura blossoms, beautiful as ever.
Oh, that is just an NPC dialogue. Okay. We'll talk to these two then.
Sorry to interrupt.
Do I know you? Ah, so you're here for counseling too.
Wait, why does this guy actually have like a Chad face? Look at those. Wait, look at that facial tone. Oh my gosh.
Yep. Fellow clients of Emura Ichigensai here. Although this will be our first time using his service, so...
Service? How crass. We're talking about spiritual guidance here, not some business transaction.
In fairness to them, they haven't experienced it yet. Ignorance among the uninitiated is only to be expected.
It already feels kind of, culty. I'm a little worried about this now.
Okay. Well, anyway, Aisa Bathhouse calls it a service.
Ah, more defectors from the Bathhouse, huh? Service might have a veneer of professionalism, but all it really means is inadequate treatment that costs a fortune.
Why do you say that?
I'll tell you why. After just a few sessions with Emura Ichigensai, you'll completely forget about all your troubles. From then on, it's happy thoughts only. Today's supposed to be my last counseling session. He says that after we're done, nothing will ever trouble me again.
Meanwhile, Aisa Bathhouse boasts about their strange and mysterious methods, but it's a total scam. They only treat the symptoms, not the root cause, meaning you have to go back time after time. Also, they can keep charging you, of course.
Exactly. Overpriced and ineffective. But counseling from Emura Ichigensai? I can't get enough. I know I'm done after today, but I'd take any excuse to keep coming back.
Me too. Probably see you tomorrow then?
Whatever the truth of the matter is, Paimon is starting to seriously dislike these guys.
Remember, we're only here to gather information.
Fine. Yeah, so we're mostly here to see what all the fuss is about. You guys seem to be experts by now. Is there anything we need to do to prepare for our session?
No, you don't need to do anything. Just show up, take a seat, and he takes care of the rest. I remember he lit some incense. It smelled wonderful and instantly relaxed me.
I already know of the troubles that bring you to me.
I don't know why I lose my temper so easily. I'm pretty messed up, right?
Yes, in the sense that all negative emotions are defects of the mind. But I can remove these defective feelings, leaving your mind healthy, whole and free of distressing thoughts. Now, receive my guidance.
I don't actually remember the guidance, but anyway, it clearly worked. I guess whatever he said disappeared from my mind and took my problems along with it.
How can we be sure it works?
Oh, so rude. Your counseling session will change your mind. In more ways than one.
We're only being cautious. What's wrong with that? You said it yourselves. The whole reason everyone's coming to this guy is because they're worried about getting scammed out of their Mora.
That's a fair point. You just need some reassurance, right? In that case, I can let you in on a little secret.
Go on.
Well, someone in my family actually knew Emura Ichigensai before he made a name for himself. Apparently, he had a terrible temper. Pretty much everyone in the neighborhood had issues with him. But he must have had some sort of epiphany, because he did a complete 180. Went from having the most rotten temper you can imagine to one of the most cheerful people around. Even more amazingly, all the people who used to despise him ended up becoming his best friends. His neighborhood's more peaceful and pleasant than it's ever been.
Are we talking about the family member or Emura?
So you can rest assured that whatever treatment you get from Emura Ichigensai, he tried and tested it on himself first.
Okay, okay.
Huh? What a ridiculous story.
Doubt it all you want. I heard it straight from my relative who knows him personally.
What should we do now? We may have burned our bridges with these two.
Guess we got some information. Now to meet the man himself.
Yeah, there's still a lot of people ahead of us, though. Why don't you take a rest while Paimon keeps watch? Just like how we do it on the road.
The long way makes you sleep. Before you know it, you've fallen asleep. You detect a faint fragrance and begin following it to its source. Oh, are we gonna, like, go talk to Mizuki in the dreamscape? Where am I?
Let go of your pain.
Oh, that's a demon. Whoa.
Let go of your pain.
That's definitely a demon. An eye?
Who are you?
Uh-oh.
It burns! Leave this place now!
Did we just get Infinity Castled?
Traveler, it's almost time!
Oh, it was just a dream.
That was a long wait. Paimon's gonna need a nap after this, too.
No problem, it's my turn to keep watch anyway.
Alright, now time for us to go meet Mr. Emura Ichigensai.
Damn, everyone's gone. Are we the last ones in line?
Oh, hello! We're number 97! It should be our turn now, right?
Yeah, sorry, the clinic's closed for the day.
What? Why?
Bruh.
Because Emura Ichigensai doesn't have limitless energy, that's why. He's gone home to rest. You'll have to try again tomorrow.
But, we've been waiting so long!
Not as long as some people. Try getting here earlier next time.
Do you know where he lives by any chance?
Save yourself the trouble. Spiritual masters like Emura Ichigensai cultivate their powers with peace and solitude. Someone like you ain't gonna find him.
Drat! We should have barged in after all!
Let's report back to Mizuki for now.
Yeah, nothing else we can do for today.
Yeah.
Damn. Spend all that time waiting. Now, can I go to the hot springs?
So he gives spiritual guidance, and it takes all your troubles away and leaves only happy thoughts?
Yep, at least that's what his clients say.
How is that possible? Not even Mizuki could do that, and she's an incredible psychologist.
Is that right? Paimon was gonna say, it all sounds too good to be true.
It certainly is. Humans are, how to put this, they're a moody race. Always upset about something. Show me a human without a care in the world, and I'll show you what messed up really looks like.
You think? Cause honestly, this sounded pretty convincing. And they said they only left the Aisa Bathhouse because they found it didn't deal with the root cause of their issues.
But the idea he is spreading is categorically wrong.
I mean, I feel like the whole point of psychological therapy in the first place is that the psychologist or therapist is not supposed to be the one solving your problems. They're supposed to offer you guidance so that you know how to solve your own problems. You know, like, that's what therapy's supposed to be. You're gonna be the one putting in the work, but if you know, if you don't even know where to begin in terms of like fixing your issues, then the psychologist comes in and can offer you some guidance.
That settles it then. Emura Ichigensai is a quack, making false claims to steal all our customers.
Is that why he's doing this? To steal our customers? Or is there more to it? It's unfortunate that you didn't get to meet him in person. I need some idea of the kind of person he is. Otherwise, I have no hope of figuring out his motivations and goals.
Yeah, it's too bad. Although, if it's any help, we did hear a bit about his backstory from someone else. Apparently, he used to have a really rotten temper. But then one day he suddenly reached enlightenment and became a spiritual master or something.
Emura Ichigensai. Rotten temper. Now wait just a minute. Filing patient records is normally the most tedious job in the world. But once in a while, something mildly amusing grabs my attention. Take a look at this.
Emura Chuya?
It's him. I remember him.
Wait, that guy? Oh no!
Oh no, who is he?
What is it? What about him?
Where to start? Imagine a big ball of negative emotion took on human form and started walking around. That's pretty much Emura Chuya. His patient record mentions that he loved nothing more than a heated argument. No matter how trivial it was, he could never agree to disagree. He always had to be right. The happiest part of his day would be winning an argument and proving the other person wrong. If he lost, he'd sulk, and if anyone called him out, he'd throw a huge tantrum. Before long, he'd turned everyone against him.
Sounds like he had issues.
Oh yeah, serious issues. Anyway, since no one would talk to him in real life anymore, he turned to the reader's letters column of a magazine by the Yae Publishing House, where he would attack writers and trade insults with other contributors. Naturally, this ruined the column for everyone, and the editors soon started rejecting his letters. Next thing you know, he's written a complaint letter to the Tenryo Commission, demanding that Inazuma pass a law to make it illegal for the Yae Publishing House to reject letters from readers.
Gee
Reddit
whiz.
mod? Yeah,
Where
that's
would you
true.
even start with a client like that?
In my case, by giving them a wide berth. Mizuki dealt with this guy. I'm pretty sure he only came here to try and start something. But Mizuki managed to get him into a session, and after some treatment, his mood improved by a lot.
Oh, good work. Good work.
Murasaki makes him sound like a rabid animal. He wasn't that out of control. Sure, his personality was very abrasive, but it wasn't hard to see why. Once I understood his situation, I was able to diagnose him very quickly. You have very high expectations for yourself, but you've faced a lot of rejection in the past and haven't achieved much in your life. You've never had any real close friends, so you don't know what healthy connections with other people look like. This puts you and your ego in the center of your world. In short, you long to feel a sense of accomplishment and to receive attention from other people. But both of these are lacking in your life. You have no idea how to properly deal with these emotions, so you've been taking it out on other people, partly to seek attention, and partly because you get a shallow sense of accomplishment whenever you win a war of words with another person.
You promised the world in your adverts, and that's seriously the best you can come up with? I'm not even going to bother explaining all the reasons you're wrong.
Oh boy.
I mean, you completely misunderstood why I even sent that complaint letter. The Yae publishing house practically has a monopoly on Inazuma's publishing industry. How can they ignore what their readers have to say?
In the magazine column you wrote to, your strongly worded letter appeared alongside dozens of others which praised the writer for their work. You can't talk about what their readers have to say without including them, too.
No one with half a brain would praise a festering pile of garbage like that. Those are not opinions worth listening to.
So when I touched on the idea of you having an egocentric worldview, this is the kind of thing I was talking about.
You...
Wow.
Damn.
How the heck did you get him to stay for treatment after dropping all of that on him?
Damn, Mizuki clocked him.
Simple. The more he realized the truth of my diagnosis, the more he compulsively searched for evidence to refute it with. He lost the ability to communicate like a normal human being. So I kept him here by using his preferred mode of interaction: argumentation. The Tenryo Commission had ignored his complaint letter, so he had no outlets left for his emotional outbursts. Eventually, with the help of some incendiary words, I got him to agree to try some basic therapy. Finally, I was able to tweak his mood and stabilize his condition. It's a shame, really. If I'd only been able to see him a few more times, I know I could have helped him work through his personality issues. But unfortunately...
It was all my fault.
For the last time, it was his fault for being a nutjob.
What? What happened?
Well, one day, he comes in as usual for therapy, but Mizuki isn't here, so Shion sees him instead. I don't know what got into him that day, but he suddenly announced that he wished to be free of his troubles for good, and demanded that Shion make that happen. Obviously, she didn't manage it, and then he pulled out a complaint letter to try and intimidate her. That was the last straw for me. I kicked him out and blacklisted him. He hasn't shown his face here since.
Whoa.
Anyway, now everyone's had a look at his record. Do we think there's any chance that this guy and Emura Ichigensai are the same person?
What has to be?
Because it sounds to me like after he didn't get what he wanted, he decided to have his revenge by lying to our customers and getting them to leave.
See, I'm gonna go with this bottom one. Is that really that simple? Because here's the thing. How is he doing it? He can't be lying to the customers if he is technically giving results. So how is he managing to help these other people?
Bad dreams are formed from a buildup of negative emotions in the subconscious. You can't simply trick people into not having them anymore. If Murasaki was right, then surely they'd have seen his lies for what they are by now.
There's no point hemming and hawing. Let's report this guy to the Tenryo Commission for fraudulent business practices. If he can complain, so can we.
Is anyone there?
Susukita.
We'd like to book a therapy session. Can we start now?
Hello! Please come with me. I'll get you registered.
Wait. Those are the two guys Paimon mentioned earlier. Just this morning, they were calling the bathhouse a scam and a ripoff. How are they back here already?
Oh, really? Well, that proves it, doesn't it? I was right. Now that they've realized they were lied to, they've come back.
Wait. Didn't didn't the version trailer mention something about seeing like doubles or seeing yourself? Are we thinking of clones? Maybe there's clones walking about.
So chin up, Mizuki. I bet you business will start picking up again from tomorrow morning.
Yeah, you Yume Kuibaku provide an unbeatable service. No scammer's gonna run you girls out of business.
Okay, we'll see how these two guys react to us. If they recognize us, or if they don't recognize us, then either they were like hypnotized into like, you know, they were like hypnotized or whatever, or the people that we talked to earlier are clones. I vaguely remember.
Interesting. Well, good. Murasaki, go help Shion, please.
Should have kept my mouth shut. I jinxed it, and now I have to work again.
Yeah, like I vaguely remember them talking about like seeing doubles
Now
of
we just
somebody.
need to report this guy as a fraud to the Tenryo Commission. Like Murasaki suggested. Problem solved. It looks like the Aisa Bathhouse will be back in business in no time. No idea if our investigation actually helped, though.
Of course it did. You were a huge help, and I owe you big time for it. Now then, you only got partway through the VIP experience last time, didn't you? You still have to try the hot springs and snacks. Both are top tier.
Oh, true! How could Paimon forget about that? Especially...
Oh shit. Okay, wait, I'm gonna get some more water because I'm out.
Wow, Paimon feels incredible now. Nothing beats the complete service package.
Leave this room. I leave this room with my wireless headset, and I hear Paimon talking about how amazing the experience was. What do you mean we just skipped the experience? What do you mean I have to wait until next week to get my fan service?
Agreed! Although Paimon didn't notice her inside just now. What could she be doing out at this hour? Let's ask around.
My day is ruined. Where's my fan service?
Hey there, Mr. Aikawa. Do you have any idea where Mizuki went?
Oh, you're looking for Mizuki? She actually tends to disappear for a while around this time every evening. It's the one part of the day where she gets to relax herself. As for where she goes and what she does during that time, I'm afraid I have no idea.
Maybe she's going to get to eat dreams again?
She takes the evenings to relax, huh?
Like the first time we met her.
She probably tells people she's relaxing, but actually she's digesting the bad dreams, right? Hope she's not having any digestive trouble. Oh, remember the place from last time? Let's head there and check on her. This should be the place. got pulled into one of her bizarre dreams again.
Traveler? Paimon? What are you doing here?
Well, firstly, we were hoping to get our next appointment booked in.
Oh, I see. I was planning on making it back before you finished in the hot springs, but I ended up spending longer here than I intended. Don't worry, this isn't a dream. I was just feeling a little sad.
Has my mic been muted the entire time? Oh no. Oh no. Guys, how long was I muted? How long was I muted? What, did I? Not long? Was I muted for my whole, like... Did you guys hear me when I said I was gonna get water? Was I muted for that part? Because I just kind of walked away, and then I... Okay. Did I have my mic muted when I was screaming about fan service? Okay. Okay. I don't know how long I was muted then.
Oh, what's up? Indigestion getting you down again?
No, my digestion was fine this time. What you saw just now was the aftermath of the digestion process.
Yeah, okay, so for context, I had my wireless headset on, and I walked out of the room, and I heard Paimon say, "Wow, that was such a nice service," and I was like, so we don't get our fan service scene. I see.
Like I said,
Either way, I wasn't saying too much.
Bad dreams are basically bundles of all kinds of negative emotions. When I digest them, I feel them all for myself.
Wait. Oh, okay. So she feels the emotions of the dreams.
So when I'm processing these emotions, I tend to get quite, well, emotional.
Oh yeah, no fan service for me. I have to wait until next week to see Ether in the hot springs. What a horrible day. You know, I really thought that we were gonna get to see like major Mizuki characterization here with like, yeah, like I'm actually also really fucking depressed about everything in my life. And then we'd be like, yep, therapist needs a therapist.
Does that happen to all Yumikui Baku?
Oh, don't worry about the others. To feel these emotions, you first have to understand them. Most Baku have a very poor understanding of humanity. So to them, a human bad dream just tastes like a slice of bland white bread. They can basically wolf it down and barely notice the flavor.
So they basically have no, like, quote-unquote taste buds.
I'm the odd one out in that sense. When I was studying abroad, I made a serious effort to learn as much about human psychology as possible. Now I understand human emotions much better. I can empathize with them, and I can now discern many complex emotions when I turn my attention to digesting bad dreams.
I like this idea. I like how she kind of like is kind of like a fantastical representation of someone with extreme empathy. Like, it's to the... Obviously, it's, like, a fantastical version of it, but, like, that's basically what it means to have, like, extreme empathy, that you feel emotions extremely deeply when other people are feeling them too.
But still, that's no reason for you to be concerned about me. I wouldn't be much of a psychologist if I didn't have the mental fortitude to handle this stuff. Letting your emotions out is one of the most effective ways to process them. Now that I've done that, my mental state is back to normal.
Paimon thought maybe seeing those customers had upset you somehow. It even makes Paimon mad. You work so hard for them, and then they turn around and accuse the Bathhouse of being a money-making scam?
And then she's gonna... Okay, I'm calling it right now. She's gonna be like... what are you talking about? They said they never said anything like that.
Yes, they were led astray by some swindler, but it's not like they took much persuading.
I can't blame them. The idea that you can forget all of your troubles and never have a bad dream again is a very alluring one. Who wouldn't want to believe that? Traveler, if I really could make you forget all of your troubles for good, would you want me to try?
That's a very good question. As you imagine forgetting your pain and longing, the joy of reunion that you are looking forward to one day disappears along with it. As you imagine letting go of your hopelessness, you also feel your fighting spirit slip through your fingers. As you imagine being free from your painful regrets, the formative experience of your journey loses their roots. But if I forget all that, would I even still be me?
You really are different from other people. Discovering what troubles people is easy for me, even in your case.
Oh
But although I
no!
can see your troubles clearly, I still don't completely understand you.
Oh my gosh, sorry, I just got trauma. I got trauma from version 2.0. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I saw the comment in the chat earlier about the socks in the ocean, but I kind of just ignored that for the time being. But why did we get that close up? We had the close up of that. I hate that. No.
Thanks for checking in on me. As a psychologist, I know how to take care of myself, but you showing that you care is still appreciated. Anyway, it's much too late to book another appointment now. You should head home, get some sleep, have a wonderful dream, and come see me again tomorrow.
Alright, good night!
Good night.
Bye for now. If you still want to book another appointment tomorrow, make sure to come see me early.
I think that's... yeah. I feel like that's I wonder how normal that is for therapists. How many... because I'm very certain that therapists, I'm very certain that therapists have their own therapist, but I wonder how common it is for that to be the case. Dude, if I had to, listen to people's, troubles every day, and I had to help them through their troubles, I'd need a therapist, too. Well, I guess technically I do have a therapist, but I don't have a therapist for that particular reason. But I can only imagine that I feel like it's, I don't know, I feel like it'd be completely normal, and common, actually, for a therapist to have.
Mizuki! We're here to book our next therapy appointment!
I guess it depends on how, it depends on how I guess, my assumption is that it depends on how well the therapist can handle, their issues. issues. Because I'm sure at some point the chain stops. But I think it'd be so funny if, it just kind of, therapist A needs a therapist, so they go to therapist B, and then B has to go to C, and then C goes to D, and it just like circles back around to therapist A. So there's like in like a loop of like helping each other with therapy sessions while they're all simultaneously being therapists at the same time. Whoa, what happened to you?
It hurts.
Oh no, what's wrong with them?
Oh, was it the two people from yesterday?
They've been like this ever since they woke up.
Must have been from the two guys that came in yesterday.
Ooh, it's an extreme case of indigestion.
Huh? How come? Oh,
I doubt it. We only had 4 customers yesterday, including you two.
Paimon blames the other 2.
You're right. Something's definitely wrong with their nightmares. Our ability to digest dreams isn't just a matter of quantity. It depends on the emotional intensity, too.
Which one of you in the chat mentioned emotional suppression? Someone mentioned emotional suppression being like Emura's like method of helping the customers. It was you, Blank? Yeah, I think you're onto something with this one.
Point being, no normal person should ever have a nightmare of this magnitude.
Oh no.
Oh, this situation is dire. If I can't find a way to help them digest their dreams soon...
They're dying.
What can we do? Let us help!
We need to find those 2 customers from yesterday and figure out the cause of their bad dreams. Without knowing that, I have no way of treating them. Traveler, Paimon, I know you spoke to them both. Think you can track them down?
Let's see. They did say they were gonna get counseling from Emura Ichigensai again. Chances are that's where we'll find them.
Lead the way. I'm coming with you.
Don't worry, I'll look after the bathhouse.
Are they okay?
Ugh. This is just my luck.
What should I do about work?
Whoever Shion's voice actor is doing a really good job with the sick voice, because I could visualize someone throwing up. And I was like, oh, that's a little... Which is a compliment in their voice acting. I genuinely thought that someone was going to throw up in that moment. There they are. It's not that crowded today. Maybe I can get an appointment.
You know, I went out to sea earlier today, but was so distracted that I lost my net. Oh well, it's not a big deal though.
Yeah, I messed up today too. But hey, what's the big deal? A few bandits got away, it's not the end of the world.
Ooh, I have a theory. Okay, so if the version trailer mentioned, like, clones or whatever being a thing in this quest, like, if that was kind of like... If somebody mentioned clones in the version trailer, and now we're kind of understanding that, like, okay, there's, like, probably, like, some sort of, like, emotional intensity issue, what if the Emura guy is siphoning away the person's... They're, like, siphoning away the person's, like, emotions, and those emotions are manifesting as a clone, and then those clones are getting sent over to Aisa Bathhouse to make the Baku sick and kill them, and that's Emura's revenge plan. That's how he gets his revenge on the Baku, that he's, like, trying to kill them off by sending in emotionally charged clones of these people.
Hey, you two! Murasaki and Shion are sick, and it's all because of your bad dreams!
Whoa, someone's in a bad mood, huh? So funny.
I know, right?
They're scaring me a little bit. Right. Oh, that's a little creepy.
What's wrong?
They're acting so weird. Paimon was pretty aggressive just now, but they don't seem offended at all.
They have, like, no negative emotions to the point where it's like... Ugh. Yeah, the dream moment where we saw the demon. Yeah, the little eye-looking guy.
Allow me. Gentlemen, do you still remember visiting Aisa Bathhouse last night for dream regulation therapy?
Oh, I see what you mean. You think... Okay, so you think that the Emura guy is trapped in the realm, and the clone would be the therapist. That makes sense.
Did we?
I don't think so.
Huh. Do you recall having any bad dreams recently?
No, why would I? What in this world could be so bad that it'd give me nightmares?
Nope, nothing comes to mind. Bad dreams must be highly irregular, surely. You don't have to look far to see that life is beautiful.
Yeah, exactly. The guy's taking away their emotions. And yeah, it's leaving these guys as kind of like a shell, and then those emotions have manifested into another body or another form. Oh, dude, this is what Traveler was saying earlier. Like, yeah, if you take away the bad emotions and you forget all of your troubles, does that still really make you you?
What is going on? It's like they've completely forgotten what they did last night. Although Paimon can believe what they're saying, they don't exactly seem troubled by nightmares. Does that mean Emura Ichigensai's counseling actually works?
No, they're clearly not in their right minds. Traveler, Paimon, focus hard for a second. I'm gonna try something a little unorthodox.
Whoa! What did you do?
Entered their subconscious minds. I noticed they've both become disassociated from their subconscious, meaning I can access it, similarly to how I enter people's dreams.
Aw.
No! No! Those thugs! I won't let them get away with this! I won't!
Oh wow, it really is like emotional suppression.
The sea is too rough today. I should stay on dry land till things calm down.
Huh?
As you can see, their troubles haven't gone anywhere.
Dude, it's literally being like tied down and shackled.
Susukida seems to have a short fuse, which causes him to act out of line. I'm sure this has caused him a lot of grief in his line of work. As for Umiko, I believe he developed a fear of stormy waves after a near-death experience. Now he's reluctant to sail out to sea at all, which is having a devastating impact on his livelihood.
Wait. Right, okay, I see. So, yeah, so these initial issues they have are negatively impacting their lives, but because they are taking away, like, positive aspects as well, it's creating other issues, but they no longer have the emotional capacity to feel regret, anger, remorse. They have no care at all. Yeah. I was just thinking that the Emura dude is the demon, and then isolating them from the bad things, and the red stuff is the demon's power, isolating the bad emotions in the dream realm we saw in the dream. Wait.
Their negative emotions have been isolated from their conscious minds and left to float around in their subconscious. That's why on the outside, the only emotion they appear to feel is happiness. But those suppressed emotions will only continue to fester in their subconscious, eventually turning into the nightmares that have been giving Murasaki and Shion indigestion. If it's Emura Ichigensai's doing, I guess he's not the straightforward con man we thought he was. Maybe he really does have ways of influencing human emotions. That would explain why no one has blown the whistle on him yet. Did you notice anything strange when you came here yesterday?
Not really. They were a lot more serious than today.
Actually, since you ask.
You sure kept that one quiet.
I didn't think much of it at the time.
Oh, no. Look, we have to find this Emura Ichigensai right away.
Mizuki? What is it?
Something inhuman is at work in Emura Ichigensai. The Traveler's dream confirms that. He has victimized everyone who has received his so-called counseling. If we don't find and stop him as soon as possible, his victims may well suffer irreversible damage to their psyches.
Yikes! Well, guess we better press these guys a little harder. Do you know when Emura Ichigensai will be here next?
What's with the urgency? Why does it matter when he shows up?
Yeah, he'll turn up when he's ready. No point in trying to rush him.
Ugh, this is infuriating.
You do remember what happened last night, both of you. Only you don't want to talk about it, because you can't reconcile the presence of a nightmare with the happiness you presently feel. Just thinking about it brings up an overwhelming sense of being torn apart. You can't quite put it into words, but you fear you're a hair's breadth away from a total breakdown. Is that about right?
Please, stop. Everything will be fine as long as we don't think about it.
Emura Ichigensai's treatment has clearly left you wounded and vulnerable. But don't worry, I'm not here to snap you out of your denial. At least, as long as you answer our question.
All right. But seriously, we really have no idea. We've asked already, and all we know is that he's not coming today.
Yeah, apparently, yesterday's session kind of tired him out.
Is he trying to hide from me again?
They really don't know anything? Darn! Looks like we've hit a dead end.
Can we barge in the door now?
I don't suppose you know where he lives, do you?
No. We did ask yesterday, but even his guard didn't know.
In that case...
Have you found what you came here for? Are you able to help Murasaki and Shion now?
Yes, I suppose. Now that I know what's causing their bad dreams, I can administer the correct treatment.
Then go do that. I'll track down Emura Ichigensai.
Honestly, you've already done your part by bringing me here. I can't keep troubling you.
Don't forget, we want to book our next therapy session. The sooner you stop having to worry about Emura Ichigensai, the sooner we get you all to ourselves. So we're not gonna quit until all this is resolved, and the bathhouse is back to business as usual.
Looks like I have no choice but to accept your help again. I have to make sure Murasaki and Shion get the treatment they need. Still, I'm gonna need your full cooperation. If you do find Emura Ichigensai, please do not approach him. Just send me a message and keep an eye on him until I arrive. The last thing I want is for you to put yourself in harm's way.
Don't worry about that. You should see some of the other bad guys we've taken down in our time. This guy's small potatoes compared to them.
No, let's not jinx it, Paimon. I don't want to be fighting a demon thinking it's small potatoes.
Paimon.
Alright, sure. We'll keep our distance and send the message.
Very good. Let's get going then.
Pretty bold claim saying you'll track this guy down. It's nice of you to give Mizuki one less thing to worry about and all, but what the heck do we do now? What if we can't find him? 'Cause, in case you hadn't noticed, these guys are hopeless.
Yep.
They don't know anything.
Yep, they definitely have no idea. But I suspect Miko knows something.
Oh, wait, you're right! She was the one who tipped us off about this place yesterday! She probably knows way more than she let on. There's no time to lose! To the Grand Narukami Shrine!
I don't. I just realized. Let's swap out Auron for Yaimiko so that we can have like a full Inazuma team. Because I'm probably gonna take out. I'm probably gonna take out Sucrose as well.
Well, since you asked so nicely.
Yeah. And then when we do the trial run, it'll be Yai, Kokomi, Traveler, and Mizuki.
She's usually somewhere around here.
Here for a fortune slip, little ones? Or visiting a friend?
Oh, that's a face.
Whoa! Where did you come from?
Just got to the point in the new Mizuki video, you really weren't kidding. I wasn't kidding. All my characters are level 80.
That was a little lukewarm. You're starting to sound a lot like her. But pleasantries aside, what's the matter? You look rather out of sorts.
We need to locate someone. Do you know where we can find Emura Ichigensai?
You may remember I dropped a not-so-subtle hint as to his whereabouts yesterday. You mean to tell me you still haven't found him?
Aha! So you did bring him up on purpose!
Let's not lose focus here. You're here to ask for my help. So would you mind explaining the situation to me?
Yeah, fair enough. We went to the place you mentioned, but he slipped through our fingers.
Congrats on proposing to Lenny and the... Oh my god, wait, you had the captions on for the secret message? I can't believe someone actually had captions on for that.
Next thing we heard was he's not seeing patients there anymore. Apparently, he loves his peace and solitude. So obviously, we've got no idea where to find him now.
Oh, and after the lengths I went to get you that location.
Don't know if this helps, but we did learn some other stuff about him yesterday. For example, a guy matching Emura Ichigensai's description came to Mizuki for therapy once. Only his name was Emura Chuya.
Wait, what? Emura Chuya?
Oh, you know him too?
You know him?
I once asked the Yai Publishing House to host an event for contributors to the Reader's Letters column. I had hoped it might be a fun chance to meet some like-minded people and chat. Until he showed up. Are you telling me that Emura the Hellraiser and Emura the Healer are the same person?
Emura the Hellraiser and Emura the Healer. That's such a good title.
Based on everything we've learned so far, it certainly looks that way.
All right. Well, in that case, give this address a try.
Really? Who chooses to live in a place like that?
This was the delivery address he gave to the Yai Publishing House once, when he placed an order for several dozen books in one go. He also requested to pay on receipt. The warehouse took one look and assumed it must be some kind of prank, so they rejected the order, earning them an honorable mention in his complaint letter. Of course, with the benefit of hindsight, it's rather obvious why he lives there. Someone as antisocial as him wouldn't be welcome anywhere else.
You've got a point. Well, we clearly made the right decision coming to talk to you.
I'm just glad I could help my old friend.
You mean Mizuki? So you really do want to help her?
I can tell that she's invested an awful lot into the Aisa Bathhouse. It's only natural for me to show some concern when I see a friend's business in trouble.
Really? 'Cause yesterday it looked more like you were looking for a fight.
I assume Mizuki has told you that we're competitors? She has always believed that, ever since we were classmates. And now that I'm the Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine, I'm sure she must feel the need to prove herself through her endeavors at the Aisa Bathhouse. The last thing she'd want is for me, of all people, to swoop in and save the day the moment the going gets tough. So if I want to help, I have to be mindful of her feelings and tread delicately.
It's rare to see you being so considerate.
I'll take that as a compliment. Mizuki's always so considerate towards others. It would be nice for someone to reciprocate once in a while.
Well, since you're in a difficult position, maybe I could do the honors instead?
Well done, you took the hint. Now, while I'm sure you'd love to chat longer, you seemed to be in a great hurry when you arrived. Shouldn't you be on your way?
Oh, right. Come on, let's send a message to Mizuki right away.
Don't tell Mizuki about our conversation, by the way. If she asks, just say that you figured it out all by yourself.
I like that we do get some context on like Yai's character in terms of like basically who she is. Like I know she really often gets mischaracterized as like some like really mean person, but we know at the end of the day it's all like an act. I'm gonna leave before I get spoiled. Oh yeah, of course, If you don't want to get spoiled, by all means, like come back to the VOD after I'm done streaming and after you're done filming, or after you're done playing the quest for yourself. Thank you for stopping by, though. I appreciate it. And I hope you have a good one. Has that house always been there? Have we always had this house in the area, or is this like a new addition? Either way, I bet there's like an underground cave system that we have to go through.
This should be the place Miko mentioned, right?
Traveler, Paimon.
Mizuki! That was quick.
All thanks to you two. With what I learned from those two guys, I managed to give Murasaki and Shion effective treatment as soon as I got back. That meant I was free to head out again as soon as I received your message. So, this is where Emura Ichigensai lives.
Sure hope so, 'cause this is our only lead. Wait, do you guys smell that too? Some kind of fragrance. Seems like it's coming from inside.
I smelled the same scent yesterday, too.
Then that confirms it. We've come to the right place. Now we may face great danger once we're inside. So from here on out, stay close to me and stay focused. I don't want either of you getting hurt.
Don't worry about us.
We'll be fine. You just focus on what you need to do.
All right, fine. I suppose you're used to leading the charge.
Okay. I believe... I forget if Mizuki's gonna end up in the first slot, or if she's gonna be in the fourth slot. Either way, we're gonna try this out. What happens if I do this? Oh, it's not gonna work, okay. I think she's gonna be fourth slot, so it should line up. Yeah, okay, it lines up. Whoa. That looks like a bad dream. Oh my god, guys. Guys, this is the Infinity Castle arc. We're in the Infinity Castle.
Whoa. This is not what Paimon was expecting.
It looks familiar.
This is creepy. Feels like there are loads of eyes staring at us.
Calm, yet repressed. The signs are all there.
What is it, Mizuki? Figured something out?
Nothing new. Just further confirmation of my suspicions. Emura Ichigensai should be hiding deep inside this place. Stay close to me.
Whoa, what? Am I walking on... What?
Seems like we're not welcome here. Time to relax.
That is the most comfy playstyle I've ever experienced. I can't wait to lose my temple.
Mizuki, you found me at last. Ah, and I see you brought some friends with you. Please, forgive my lack of hospitality.
Emura Ichigensai. So it is you.
Mizuki was right after all. Paimon wasn't expecting him to be so polite, though.
Please, do not call me by that name anymore. The old me was plagued by negative emotions. But I have parted ways with them now. That period of my life is consigned to the past. And the name along with it.
I'm scared of him.
You have to listen to me. There is no way to get rid of all your negative emotions. This life you're living now is a lie.
Your perspective is most amusing.
What's so funny? Don't you know you're harming people?
Harming people? That's what you believe? Very well. I understand and accept your perspective, even if you cannot afford me the same courtesy in return.
Ugh, what is up with him?
Oh, I got shivers.
He's being
I got a
so
shiver from that.
calm and polite. So why does everything he says make Paimon want to punch him?
As you can see, Miss Yume Mizuki, all my psychological problems have been completely resolved.
I love scenes like this though. I love scenes like this where it's like the tone of the scene or the tone of a character completely mirrors the reality of the situation. I love it when that happens. I think that's why it gives me shivers. 'Cause it's like the subversion of expectations idea.
I must thank you for your attempts to diagnose my condition. But I see now that the truth is far simpler than you were proposing. All my misery was merely a consequence of human frailty. I could not hope to remove my emotional impurities on my own strength. I lived in fear and anger. Fear that I was not worthy of other people's attention. Anger at how they invalidated me. I became a slave to my emotions. They turned me into a wretched and loathsome creature, hostile to everyone. But things are different now. I have acquired the ability to eradicate those emotions for good.
I don't know if anyone noticed that, but did you notice that when he was standing on the wall, it was kind of like he was playing a violin? I don't know, I don't really know what kind of symbolism that is, but that was just like a little thing I noticed in his like animation.
No longer will I be afraid. Never again will I be stirred to anger. No, I am filled now with only one emotion, and that is happiness.
Oh god, that's the Tingyun pose.
I have become humanity perfected.
Dude, the head tilt is so like angled. It reminds me of the Tingyun scene. I'm screenshotting that.
What I'm hearing is that you've developed your own unique understanding of psychological issues. So how about you play therapist this time? I have a couple of cases I'd love to hear your thoughts on.
I would be delighted.
Oh, damn. Oh.
The first is a soldier with poor control of his temper. He flies off the handle too easily, and it gets him into all sorts of trouble. This is having a significant impact on his daily life, and he's developed symptoms of depression as a result.
Oh, I love the psychological horror aspect of this. Oh my gosh. Dude, oh, by the way, Chad, if any of you guys know psychological horror games, send them my way. I would love to play them in the future. I've played DDLC and I've played Omori. So I don't really know what other games there are, but I love psychological horror.
He simply needs to let go of his anger. then he will surely find peace and happiness.
The second is a fisherman who's developed thalassophobia. Now he is unable to provide for his family, which is causing him immense anxiety.
I have not tried Lorb Cop, but I'll look into that.
Oh, of course. He must cast his fear far away and forget it ever existed. Then he can return to the sea at once.
See, but... and I'm gonna do my own psychoanalysis on these characters. You take away the guy's anger. You take away his temper, you take away his anger completely. He no longer has the drive to be a soldier. Because you need a little bit of... because you kind of need that... he loses his determination in the process. And his drive to, like, do his job. You give a fisherman with thalassophobia and you take it away completely. You take away all of his anxiety and all of his fear. Suddenly he has no drive to provide for his family. And he also has no concern for his safety if he ever gets caught in trouble.
Oh, I'm sorry, but you're wrong on both counts.
Oh?
Oh, LobCorp. Still haven't tried that one. And Amnesia, The Dark Descent. I'll look into these two.
The soldier's anger is rooted in his strongly held principles. Yes, his rage can make him reckless, but it also fuels his deep desire to stand against injustice.
I'm clocking him. I'm clocking them, guys. I'm clocking the characters. Take away the anger, take away their drive to do their job, and now they become... and now he becomes a careless, like, person who just lets people go.
Losing his anger made him passive and apathetic. He now stands by and does nothing as bandits attack innocent people. The fisherman's fear made him one of the most reliable sailors around. Thanks to his cautiousness and diligence, accidents were a rare occurrence among his crew, despite the dangers of their profession. But after forgetting his fear, he destroyed the fruits of the entire crew's labor on his first return to the sea. Fascinating, isn't it? Anger gives people the courage to stand up for what they believe in, and fear nurtures care and attention. Emotions are integral to human dreams, and after many years of dealing with their dreams, the Yumeko Ibaku have learned an important secret about human emotions. Negative emotions do not just go away. They will always be there. This is true for everyone. Not only that, but their presence is essential. You can't have a healthy human psyche without negative emotion. So do you have any idea what you've done to those poor men?
What an amusing theory. In fact, I do remember those two. But I'm afraid that the only emotion I sense in them now is happiness. How can you believe that negative emotions are required for a healthy psyche? It's a laughable theory. Don't you remember how I was when we first met? You call that healthy?
Acknowledging that negative emotions exist doesn't mean giving them free rein over our minds and lives. Humans have a whole gamut of emotions. They're supposed to keep each other in balance. But if that balance gets disrupted, emotions start working against each other. Untethered rage cripples the capacity to be careful and considerate. Uncontained fear drives people to abandon beliefs they once held dear. The person you were when you first came to my practice only proves this further.
Oh?
You were dominated by your emotions. Under their influence, you deliberately inflicted pain on other people. Meanwhile, the person you are now is so lost that you aren't even aware of the pain you're bringing to others. This diagnosis is going to sound harsh, but I'm afraid it's accurate. You've simply gone from one extreme to another. You say you've reached perfection, but you're just as dysfunctional now as where you started.
Dude, and if we're in this guy's like subconscious realm, if this whole realm is his subconscious, we're gonna see this place break down and shatter. Like this place is gonna start crumbling.
Phew. How entertaining. Still, there's no need for me to argue back. You have failed to provoke me. I will forgive you for this offense, because I know my present perfection to be a fact. I have direct and incontrovertible evidence. You once told me that nightmares are the result of a buildup of negative emotions. Ever since I acquired my present abilities, I never had another nightmare again. Clearly, that proves that all of my negative emotions have been definitively eradicated.
I'm afraid not. Look where we are right now. We're inside your nightmare.
What?
Oh shit, yeah.
No wonder! Paimon knew something was up the moment we arrived!
The enemies that we encountered were manifestations of his negative emotions. That can only happen in a nightmare.
Dude, the color. Oh, I love this. The color turning from the kind of like a calm blue to this red. Oh, I love it when. Oh my gosh. This quest is amazing. I love this.
No, that can't be.
Bro's tweaking. Look at his eye, dude.
That entity claimed it could remove your negative emotions. But all it did was separate them and store them deep in your subconscious, beyond your reach. There, they were left to fester. Your situation is far worse than that of the other victims. It has deceived you at a much deeper level. You can't even perceive that at this very moment, you're in the middle of a nightmare.
Oh, damn.
How laughable. Fear? No. There is no fear left in me. This is all just a terrible joke. This is no dream. No.
Something's appeared behind him.
So, my arch-nemesis has seen through my trickery. Clearly, you came prepared. The emotional cocoon I'd wrapped him in was all but impenetrable. Yet still, you managed to tear it down.
So, who's this guy?
So it is you. Just as I thought.
What is that?
A nightmare monster. A fearsome yokai that was once the bane of Inazuma. We Yumekui Baku eat the nightmares of humans, while they called those nightmares their home. So we were natural enemies. When I heard the traveler recount that strange dream, I knew that this was a possibility. But it's still a shock to see one of our long-lost arch-enemies in the flesh. They were supposed to have gone extinct long ago.
Then allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kurayume, and I am the last of my kind.
Kurayume. That's a name I haven't heard in a long, long time. How have you survived all these years?
Likewise. Yume Mizuki is a name that takes me back to a different age. Although I must say, we may be born enemies, but I have never felt any great animosity toward you personally. Ultimately, the fall of the nightmare monsters was the fault of our hosts. Humans are such fragile creatures. But now, I have found a way to revive my kind, and you are too late to stop me.
Oh.
Oh no! We've got to catch up to him!
What's happening? Oh no, the door's closing.
What's happening? Paimon's feeling dizzy all of a sudden.
That's the feeling of rejection. It's so strong. Quick! After after him!
I haven't been in these domains in a very long time. It's been a while since we've gotten like the Inazuma style domains with all the wooden rooms moving around.
Sweet. There he is! Right there! Whoa! What happened to all the paths?
He's repressing his emotions even harder.
Uh-oh.
There! He's got nowhere left to run! Whoa!
Oh, whoa.
What's happening to the ground?
Watch out! I used my powers to cushion our fall. Is everyone all right?
Don't worry, we've fallen from bigger heights before. The bigger issue here is that he got away and we were so close! Ugh.
We've been completely cut off. That creature has taken complete control of his consciousness. We'll never catch him.
Would it be easier if we wake up now and go catch him in the real world? If this is his nightmare, he must be asleep somewhere, right?
Remember the fragrance we smelled on our way in? That's how the monster lures people into the dream state. Now we're inside. We can't get out unless we manage to defeat him in his true form. He's turned Emura Ichigensai's nightmare into his lair. There's only one way to force him into the open, and that's by finding a way to eat this nightmare.
But that would kill you because it's so intense.
Eat this nightmare? But is that even possible?
Not only is it possible, Paimon, it's quite literally my job.
Oh, Paimon knows that. It's just... We all saw what happened to Murasaki and Shion, and this nightmare is super intense. Paimon's worried this won't turn out well.
This monster has harmed too many people. We have to stop it.
But, Mizuki...
It's okay. I knew what I was getting into. Let's get moving. We may not have caught him, but our chase wasn't in vain. He led us deep inside his dream. We should now be at the subconscious layer that makes up its core.
It's so dark.
That's what happens if you leave your negative emotions to fester. There must be a lot of emotional fragments in this place. We need to follow them one by one until we reach our destination.
Wait, but what is our destination?
His conscious mind?
Where the light is.
Touch Emura Ichigensai's emotional fragments.
If I say it's your fault, it's your fault! Do you understand me?
Oh, man, childhood trauma.
You shouldn't go running around with that stupid thing in your hand! Do you want to go hungry tonight?
Ugh, the atmosphere here is so... oppressive. Is it anger or fear?
Be careful. Every time we draw near to one of these fragments, we'll experience the underlying emotion on a visceral level. Turn that frown upside down.
You, a writer? Didn't they reject you already? Get rid of this trash! Go find a real job!
Aw, poor guy. Paimon feels so bad for him.
We shouldn't stay here. Let's keep moving.
Oh, damn.
Ha ha! I won! Another round? That guy? He never joins in with anything. Why should we go out of our way to invite him? Let's keep playing. Ignore him.
Wow, that's so sad.
Nope. Not here either.
Hmm? Look! There's the light!
Sweet dreams.
What is this place?
It's his sorrow. Yes, sheer overwhelming sorrow. Human emotions exist in a delicate balance. When that balance is lost, negative emotions spiral out of control and go on to fuel nightmares. By isolating these negative emotions and allowing them to fester, that monster has completely destroyed his emotional balance. That's why he was able to create such a powerful nightmare. If we want to restore a balance, we have to dispose of the excess negative emotion.
Oh, so that's what you mean when you talk about eating nightmares.
Well done, Paimon. Very clever.
Aw. Alright, what's the next step?
I need to find a way to separate the negative emotions out. For that, I need a special medium. Sorrow might just do the job. As long as it's kept in check, it can calm the waves of emotions and help him regain some measure of control.
Is that supposed to be his mom?
Let it out, Chuya. Let the tears flow. You'll feel better after a good cry.
This process will untangle his unbridled fear and anger, his unresolved resentment, and his unshakable despair.
I think it's at least nice that his mom was like kind of the only positive influence in his life.
These excess emotions will be separated out from the rest. They are the source of this nightmare.
I feel like I might be able to piece together things that might have happened. So he had a lot of like dismissal and a lot of like rejection from his peers and his father. And maybe his mom was like the only thing that was kind of able to keep him in like a somewhat decent mental state. But maybe she passed away or left for whatever reason. And after she was gone, he had no more like positive influences to kind of keep him afloat.
It's all right. It's an unpleasant flavor, but I've tasted it thousands of times. A good cry can work wonders. Even though he seems beyond helping, I think he should be able to take another step out from the swamp of despair now.
Are you ready to come out now, Chuya? I'll be waiting for you right here, son. I'd love to listen to more of your stories whenever you're ready.
Dude, the light in his eyes is gone.
All right. There goes that nightmare. Hopefully this marks the beginning of a sweeter dream.
Amazing! Suddenly, Paimon feels so relaxed and maybe even happy?
I thought I had found the perfect host, but you found the one weakness in his emotional armor.
Ah! He's back again!
Freeing a single host from my clutches changes nothing! You cannot stop me! I told you, you are too late!
Dude, what if this guy goes into Traveler and we have to go into the Traveler's psyche and like break down his like subconscious? Can we actually have that? I really want to see Traveler's subconscious right now. Investigate the Nightmare's hideout.
What is this place?
A new dream?
I can't believe it. He's brought us to the borderland.
Borderland?
To put it simply, it's a dream within a dream. A space hidden deep within the collective Inazuman subconscious. A dream that can exist even without a host.
Oh.
This must be how that monster managed to survive the extinction of his kind. He hid here.
Mizuki, that eye.
He's trying to turn this place into a nightmare so he'll be more at home. And he's creating copies of himself. This place is connected to the dreams of every human in the nation. From here, he can place a copy of himself in every dream. If he succeeds, then he'll have effectively revived his kind already.
Then we know what we need to do. We gotta take this guy down. Do we think a sword will do the job?
Maybe, if we can get close enough to reach his core. But he's brought the nightmares of all his victims here, and that gives him an immense amount of power. Dealing with this many in one go is going to take a different approach. We need a power to rival his nightmares. The power of sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams? Where are we gonna find those?
I mean, we're in a collective realm, aren't we?
Lost minds. There should be some around here, and some of them will have come from sweet dreams originally. Come on, follow me.
Wait, what's a lost mind, though?
Careful. We've got to move quietly. The nightmare monster has usurped control here. We need to stay out of his sight.
Oh. Oh, okay. Eyes are closed. Shit. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh.
Emerge, right now. Rest and rebuild!
Take this!
Turn that frown upside down.
Sweet dreams of
Chasing
resonance.
Tanuki through the woods. And climbing trees to hunt for Oni Kabuto. Thank you for lending us your happiness.
Oh shit. Is this a new domain theme, or have has it just been like a long time since I've listened to this that I don't remember it? Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Shit. Okay. I did not realize that there was just a gap there.
Time to relax. Sweet dreams. Watching fireworks fly up into the sky and writing wishes on a prayer plaque. Thank you for sharing your passion. All right, we've gathered enough power to proceed. The core should be just up ahead. This will be a tough fight.
Why? Are these sweet dreams not sweet enough?
I just wish we could have gathered some more. But these are all we could find in the immediate vicinity, which means we're running out of time. Our chances of success are shrinking by the minute. We have to act now.
No problem. We're ready to go.
Alright, let's go fight this guy. I do hope we get to envision some, like, subconscious stuff with Traveler. Uh-oh.
Turn that frown upside down.
The alacrity with which you walk into my trap surprises me. Do you not realize why I lured you here? Because this is my domain, the world where I rule.
Not yet, it isn't.
Why does the swirl damage feel so low?
Now, use the power of the good dreams.
I think you will find it to be quite ineffective against the power of my nightmares.
Oh, I know, never mind. I was looking at the wrong... I forgot that swirl damage is the elemental color, not the,
I'm always watching.
not
Right
the
here.
color of
Emerge.
the,
Right here.
what is it?
Rustin, rebuild! Uphill battle! Torrent, bring refuge!
Wait. The nightmare fragments are called bipolar and violent.
Turn that frown upside down. Oh, my mistake. Oh,
hold the line.
Yachan, Taechan, let's go.
I must confess, I am somewhat confused. Both of us bring happiness to humans now. Why must you still treat me as your enemy?
Because the happiness you provide is a lie. All you do is make them forget their negative emotions exist. And now they're living under the illusion that they're gone for good. All the while, these repressed feelings continue to fester in their subconscious, eventually becoming nightmares intense enough to become your home. Your kind has always thrived by magnifying your host's negative emotions for your own gain. What you're doing now is no different from what you've always done.
Incorrect. This time, I shall change the fate of my entire kind. When a human becomes dominated by their negative emotions, when they lose their ability to survive, that is how my kin died out. But I can give them a fantasy instead, turning them into the perfect hosts, capable of surviving no matter how dire the situation in their subconscious gets. This is the path to a revival. My kin shall rise again!
You do realize what that means, don't you? You've gone from one extreme to the other.
Oh, I'm perfectly aware. There is nothing you can say that I do not already know. For over all the years that your kind has been learning about the human mind, I have been hiding here, watching and learning from the fruits of your labor.
Well, at least he's self-aware. That's a good sign. Not a good sign, but at least that's better than someone who's not aware.
But I'm afraid I could not care less for the moral burdens that you impose upon yourselves. The health of the human psyche is of precisely zero interest to me. Now here is a question well worth thinking about. If we allowed the humans themselves to decide, which of us would they really choose? You or me?
No, he actually has a good point.
Do you see now?
Oh.
I won this battle long before you ever set foot inside this tree.
What's going on?
Oh, shit.
He's growing stronger, but we've exhausted the power of the sweet dreams already.
So we need more sweet dreams then?
Even if we could find more sweet dreams now, it still wouldn't be enough.
If you accept that negative emotions are an immutable presence in the human mind, then you must also know that such emotions include apathy and sloth. Without the Yumeki Baku, There to hold their hand and walk them through dream regulation therapy. Do you honestly think that anyone would ever be inclined to embrace the negative emotions? No, they would sooner run from reality to forget all about their troubles and live inside an illusion.
But the whole reason I wanted to become a psychologist.
Mizuki!
Traveler. These feelings.
Whoa!
So that's how they should taste.
Whoa. That is... This reminds me of that one image of, like, the painting where, like... I forget what the painting... I think it's, like, some kind of, like... I don't... Fuck. It's the one where the guy's, like, floating in the clouds and they're, like, barely touching, like, fingertips. There's, like, one guy kind of sitting on the left side, another guy sitting on the right side, and they're kind of, like, touching the... It's either, like, the religious painting or the mythological painting. Ah, I love that, though. I love this image.
Longing, caused by separation. So bitter, and yet the experience led to a whole new journey for you. If you keep pressing on, maybe even more precious memories await. Despair, caused by failure. Icy cold, and yet in conquering this despair, you gained the courage to face the lightning. Regret, caused by missed opportunity, a harsh aftertaste. And yet it's only through that loss that we can learn to appreciate everything we have. And after all these flavors comes sweetness, passion, and refreshed hope. So that's why I was able to taste a sweet dream at our first meeting.
Man, does that mean that Traveler really is just that resilient?
Long before you ever met me, you'd already gained the courage to never avoid or run away from your feelings. And all your nightmares had become the fuel for sweeter dreams. The power that you have gained by processing everything from your long journey is surely far stronger than any power wielded by that creature. The whole reason I wanted to become a psychologist was to try and help people become someone like you.
Oh, cutscene? Oh, no, not cutscene.
Following thunder!
It's you!
Your dream is so powerful!
Traveler, give him all you've got!
Yeah! Lightning flash! Thunderclap! Yeah!
Damn, Traveler really got his main character moment in this.
Yeah! Following thunder! Yeah! Take this! Yeah! Yeah!
Do I at least have my build? Oh, I don't. I have a trial.
Yeah! 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 Thunderclap! Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Impossible! With just one person's dream? Wow! I have been planning this for so long!
Once the false dream he created has been destroyed, I can make sure all his victims make a full recovery. I don't think I ever would have been able to do this without your help.
Don't mention it.
You shall join my ancestors in death. You and my failure of a host.
What? He's still not dead? Wait, does anyone else hear water? Where is that coming from?
Maybe he made his host build some kind of device in the underwater cave. Once he realized we were onto him, he decided to sacrifice his host.
So you mean we're in danger in the real world too?
We've got to wake up.
But how? Like, pinch ourselves?
This should be high enough. Traveler, Paimon, jump.
Oh, the classic. The classic. If you're in a dream and you're falling, you're gonna wake up before you hit the ground.
If you're afraid, then just take my hand and close your eyes.
I assume I'm not allowed to open them again until you say so?
Yes, just like the last time.
Oh my god, give us a cutscene. Please. Bro, the drowning scene. It's been so long since we got that in the version 2 trailer.
Hold on tight. The Yomeku Ibaku are getting to work.
This music is so good.
Oh, hello there.
Oh my god, that's a big one. Did she blow a kiss at us? Oh my gosh, screenshot. Before, oh my, I got that screenshot. Dude, that was such a good cutscene.
It's finally over. It's a good thing I had the foresight to ask them for help, or I'd be the one dying from indigestion tonight.
Dude, that music, I was wondering, like, where does it sound so familiar? I realized there's two places it sounds familiar. Number one, same type of energy from the Yoimiya's second story quest, where they're, like, in the sky with all the, like, the stars. But I think the other thing, it gave me the same vibe as Kirby. Like, any Kirby game you play, it has that whimsical adventure theme to it. And so I had the same feeling when I was, like, watching this cutscene. Oh man, that's such a good... I loved that cutscene. My good dreams helped, right?
Mm-hmm. They were very delicious. Traveler, could I pick your brain with another question? What do you think humans tend to have more of? Happy dreams or bad ones?
That's a good question. Speaking from personal experience, I know minds can kind of shift pretty easily. So I always seem to have like mixed... I have like a mixed bag of dreams. But I'm gonna say... I think happy ones.
If only that were true. Most people struggle to deal with their negative emotions. They bottle them up inside until they festered and turned into nightmares. As a result, humans have far more bad dreams than good ones, and most happy dreams are short and fleeting. They are so rare that it's basically impossible for them to be shared with others. Heck, there are even people out there who only have the mind space to have happy dreams after they've given us their bad ones. Which is all to say that the dreams we get to taste are usually bad ones. No matter how hard we try, we can't seem to change this state of affairs. I once believed the only reason we Yumeko Baku existed was to serve as a disposal method for nightmares. It's a fate that we cannot escape, no matter how many dreams we eat or how many years pass by. Even though I call myself a clinical psychologist, I also have dark thoughts sometimes. I suppose that's the only problem I have. Still, after learning the principles of psychology, I came up with a new way to look at all of this. If we can use psychotherapy to help people come to terms with their emotions, they'll gain the ability to deal with their nightmares on their own, so they'll no longer need to call upon us for assistance. That way, more and more people can free up their minds for truly happy dreams, until there'll be enough to share around.
That's a beautiful wish.
A naive one, more like. Even though I've run this business for quite a long time now, it still hasn't come true. Not even once.
Bro, they're edging us with the Mizuki shipping. They're edging us with this.
So I must thank you, because after meeting you, I finally became sure that my wish is achievable. And knowing that is all the treatment I need against the dark thoughts I sometimes have.
Oh my god, screenshot, screenshot. Yes, got it.
There you are! Paimon's been looking everywhere for you, too!
Paimon? Dude. I might start shipping these two, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Another for the harem, I know, but this is like a this genuinely was a nice, like, interaction.
Paimon was just watching the Baku eat the nightmares. They got really full and started rolling around on their tummies. It was so cute. Anyway, that's why Paimon fell behind. Got a little distracted watching them. Oh, and speaking of Baku, we were gonna book another appointment with you, weren't we? Remember? Before we got caught up in all those nightmare shenanigans?
It's a little late for that now. Ask me again tomorrow.
Oh.
Still, the night is young. Wanna stay here and watch the moon with me for a little longer?
The moon is beautiful tonight, guys.
Huh?
Oh, that's the end of the quest? Under the night, the bright moon's light, I feel no urge to return.
The moon sure is beautiful tonight.
I'm screenshot. Wait, I happen to be on Yai Miko during this exact scene. Wait, I fucking called it. I called it. Wait. Ah, no. Hold on, let me switch to Traveler. Let me get... Hold on. Give me a second. No, let me up. Frick. Let me back up on this damn tree. No! Damn it. Let me up. Okay. I need the screenshot. I know I took screenshots, but I need more. Okay. Let me try something. Let me try a different approach.
Sounds good to me.
Dude, I spent so long trying to do the thing that I thought it was. I spent so long trying to get back into the tree that it became daytime.
Excuse me! Hello! Please come register over here!
What's going on? Why are there so many guests? Had I known, I'd have definitely turned some of them back.
Oh, it looks like business is booming with Emura Ichigensai out of the picture. And it's good to see that Murasaki and Shion are well on the road to recovery.
I wonder if Emura's gonna come back. Like, I wonder if he survived. Like, I know the game said that, like, he was sacrificed, but I wonder if he survived the whole thing and he's gonna come back and try therapy for real this time.
Morning, you two. Want to make an appointment?
Yes, please! For today, if possible.
Then I better get you another VIP pass. You're our most important customers, after all.
Awesome! In that case, very important Paimon would like to start with the fine dining this time.
Oh my. Imagine if you'd taken my advice and sold your shares the other day. It could have cost you dearly now that business is booming again. I hope you're not too upset with me, old friend.
Why would I be upset? It's not as if I ever took your suggestion seriously.
Oh, I've missed that way with words. So affectionate.
Would it kill you to not sneak up on people every darn time?
Morning, little ones. Did you enjoy the scenery last night?
Why are we flustered? Wait, are we blushing? I think I'm just seeing things. I think it's just the lighting. I think I'm just seeing things in the lighting, but I swear I saw blushing. What? You were spying on us?
Hardly. That tree was directly beneath the Grand Narukami Shrine. What was I supposed to do? Move the entire shrine to give you some privacy?
Is there a reason you're here, Lady Guji?
Mostly because I felt like a walk. But I do have a message from the Tenryo Commission to pass on as it happens. The gentleman who your fellow Yumeku Baku fished out of the water last night is no longer in a critical condition. Although his mind seems to have regressed to that of a young child.
Oh. Emura's basically a child?
It could have been worse, I suppose. Lady Guji, I owe you my thanks. Without your help, things might have gone a lot less smoothly yesterday.
Oh. Wasn't me.
Come on, Miko. You've always been worse than me at keeping secrets. I admit that I feel inferior around you, and have an urge to prove myself. How could I not? But maybe these feelings are what have driven me to take this business as far as I have. My sense of inferiority keeps my ego in check, and my desire to prove myself gives me the strength to persevere. I'm able to accept these parts of me for what they are. There's no need for you to tiptoe around them.
Oh, you could have told me sooner. The poor traveler here has been doing all my running around for me.
True. But then again, without the traveler's help, you'd have been placed in a difficult position. Emura Ichigensai had amassed a huge following. For the Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine to publicly go against him would have been a dangerous move. An angry mob of zealots could have done some serious damage to the shrine's reputation. Much safer for the Guji not to get personally involved. It was the right decision.
While that's all true, my main concern was that I didn't want to upset an old friend. Otherwise, I could have taken a much more direct approach.
Miko.
I always seem to forget that you're more cunning and less adorable than you look. Seems like my worries about upsetting you were unfounded.
It's... But every sorrow has its cure.
Oh, and it cuts to us.
Here's your new VIP pass. Please take good care of it.
Oh, hello, little one. It's been a while since you last came to seek your fortune at the shrine.
Okay, I'll go to the shrine after this. I wonder if it's like a special like thing over there.
Could we go over your past experiences when you have a moment? There's a lot of gaps in your medical history I need to fill in.
Gaps in my medical history?
So sorry. I'm still registering the last customer.
Let's see, and then... Eva?
Ugh, we've got to turn some of them back.
Next week I'll get my fan service scene. Anyone? Nope. Alright. That it for this? Or is there more? I think that's it, right? Oh, yep, that's it. Alright, let's take a look at the Grand Norikami Shrine, see if we can just... I wonder if there's like a special, like, thing there. Hello, welcome to the stream. I'm sorry to say, though, that we are ending soon, because I just finished up the quest. Fortune slip box. Pick the slip cylinder up. And my fortune is... Oh, wait. Great fortune. The clouds disperse, revealing the moon in the sky. Whoever draws this slip will receive great fortune. With clarity in your heart, what you wish for will come true. Things will go your way today, whether there is something you wish to accomplish or someone you wish to meet. Now is the time to act. Your lucky object for the day. Ever-burning flaming flower stem. The heat of a flaming flower comes from the fire in its heart. The reason everything will go your way is because your heart knows the path to take. Guys, great fortune. Dude, honestly, you know what? You know what? One single wish. A singular wish. Check this out. Oh wait, a 4-star. I already have a C6 Sayu, so that's not that big of a deal. But still, that's... Dude, imagine if I got a 5-star and I got, like... Imagine if I got Mizuki from, like, just a single pull. Alright, well, that seems to be the Mizuki story quest. Overall, I really liked it. I love it when when like a story kind of delves into like psychology related topics. Despite not really being like a psychologist myself, I do enjoy the topic to some degree. So it is always nice to kind of like see those in stories. That's why I love Omori. That's why I think Omori's like the big one that I remember. But I love this one too. And I think the message itself is just like very... It's a once again, a very straightforward message, but I think it's one that a lot of people should hear, you know? Your negative emotions are a part of you, and you can't just get rid of them to fix your problems. All you can really do is try your best to process those emotions and achieve a healthy balance between good and bad. I wonder if we'll be able to see, like, Emura in, like, a future quest, since we know that he's... We know that he's alive from what the ending showed us. So I hope we get to see, like, what... I hope we get to see, more of him down the line. But I am probably gonna make some, like, a smaller dinner right now, because it's, like, around 8 o'clock at the moment. So I'm going to sign off for this stream. Thank you to everyone who has joined and chatted. Thank you for everyone who is here and is just kind of lurking around in the shadows. Thank you to everyone who's watching the VOD. All of the support is helpful for the channel. And if you haven't yet, go and check out my newest video where I cover Mizuki's game design. I cover the topic mainly focusing on the idea, not so much of is she worth pulling, but rather, is she someone that you would enjoy playing? And so I hope that video will be informative for you, and that you'll be able to make a decision on how you want to play her, or whether you want to build her. Later on down the line, I do have a couple more concept videos, so stay tuned for that. And thank you all for joining in and watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye!